things I still have to do. I gotta wire up from this starter solenoid to the new style, like the starter I put on it, which is the later model style high torque. So I've got to basically just run the cable from this side of the post to the starter, and then you go put a wire from here to the activation wire on the solenoid down there, and that way it'll activate. So I've done it in the past, if you just use this the way you always did and loop it over down there, the starters like to stay engaged for just a second, and I don't like that, so I've changed and did it this other way, which is similar to how the late model factory harness was made anyway. But all more runs just a DuraSpark style ignition box with type distributors in it. This is one of the new old stock ones I picked up at a swap meet for $10. So the factory gauges still goes along with a set of mechanical. So, you know, mechanical water temp going here, and I'm going to take this fitting out and put the factory fitting back in right here, and you can see I put a T in at the oil pressure, so the factory ones still work, and then I run a mechanical. My thoughts is I'm going to mount the coil over here on the inner fender and put the box down below. I also gotta still mount this electric fan. It's one I picked up at the swap meet, Bowling Green, and so mount it, wire me up a relay for it, and I've still got to finish welding the exhaust, and I've got to modify the shift lever for the column and the throttle pedal. These are Hedman headers, and one of my other Fairlanes, it was column shift too, and I put headers on it, the same ones, and it says that they won't work with a column shift. They will work, you just have to modify the linkage, because the way it's bent right now, it interferes with the header tube. But on my other car, I actually was going through some parts I had a linkage that would work, just the regular Fairlane one wouldn't. But it worked fine, no problem. But the other thing is with the throttle pedal, the way the kickdown is on these Fairlane pedals, it hits the side of the header tube. So I just took that whole pedal out, and I'm gonna use a bolt-in pedal out of I don't know, I've got several of them here I've kept. Some of them are out of some vans, some of them out of 80s models, Ford truck. So they just bolt in with 2 bolts and use the cable. So that's what I'm going to do, and then use just an aftermarket kickdown cable on it. So. I still got quite a bit to still finish up. Got to wire up the fan still. Do the throttle cable and bracket.